Ka'alayim La Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Archak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. The brothers who labor in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to you hopeful elect out there. All right, that's sincere. So I was looking for the article, but I'm gonna just touch on this briefly with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because it's the times we're coming through. A lot of things is happening in the world, and prophecies are coming to pass, and we're gonna continue to blow that trumpet, warn our people on what's to come, because we're on that watchtower. You know, that's our duty. That's what we've been commanded to do as watchmen. So through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we're gonna continue to do so. However, it's gonna be a time where the Lord is gonna do this. You know what? Let me get this. I know it's in Ezekiel 3 and 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, right? And shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. So right now, the Lord has have us on the highways and byways, doing the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. With the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, we continue to do what we got to do through the spirit, and we pray, you know, that the will of the Lord's will be done. Bottom line, because the Lord's will is going to be done, because his word is going to go out and it's not going to return unto him void, and he's going to use what we got to use to get this job done. And he can raise up stones. He can do whatever he wants, because he's the Lord. He's the Most High. Right? But the Lord is using us to be his mouthpiece. He used the prophets to warn his people. Right? Just like before every kingdom that came before their destruction, there was prophets that prophesied the downfall of that empire, that kingdom. All right? So that's what we're doing right now. We're prophesying the downfall in Esau, Edom's kingdom. All right? And his rulership. And it's going to come to pass. However, there's going to be a time where the Lord is going to stop the prophets for going out there teaching. You won't be able to see them, right? There's going to be a famine of word, and we're going to go there real quick. Because, you know, you see what's going on the internet. They controlling the algorithm. They shadow banning. They doing all these things. They're coming out with more laws and legislation to make it where, you know, it's going to be something that's illegal, committed as treason, or where it's going to be a crime to do what we do. All right? So Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, not a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right, so it's gonna be a time where there's gonna be a famine of this word that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is broadcasting to the world through his prophets. All right, that's why you have the unicorn, the internet, where the access is, you know, it's what's the word? It's so many words that's coming to my head, but I don't want to mess it up. But it's a big thing. It's a huge deal. All right, with the Lord using that internet, that World Wide Web was created ultimately to push this word forth to the four corners of the earth, like he said, like you see in Matthew. Let's just go there real quick, because this is exactly what's happening right now. But it's gonna be a cease to it. It's gonna stop. Matthew 24 and 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, so this gospel has been preached, and people, there's camps opening up everywhere. There's camps everywhere in the Caribbeans, over there in the eastern world. You know, you got Europe, you know, Holland, you know, you got it's camps everywhere. Great Millstone, and that's the elders and apostles that we learn from. All right. And there are camps everywhere. We believe the true leaders of Israel, of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right? And if you can't receive it, that's your thing. We believe that's who the Lord is working with to get this. And now are they elect a part of other groups? Absolutely. But those are the true leaders of Israel. All right? And the water Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, who's giving us this eye salve, this air to understand, because we have an ear and we hearing it. We hear this word, so now what we got to go do is preach this word. But it's going to be a time where this word is not going to no longer be out there, because that's part of prophecy. All right? There's going to be no word. There's no more singing in the streets, and they're going to be looking for that through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And this song that we're singing, the truth, this true song in Revelation 14, that song, right? If I'm not mistaken, 14, right? It's not going to be sung anymore, where you can hear it, because the Lord is he's gonna like we've read in the first in Ezekiel, he's gonna shut up his prophets, basically. Bottom line, he's gonna make them quiet, and there's gonna be no more. That's gonna be almost the end of that grace period. The end of the hearing his word, and those who received it, they received it, and then the end shall come, like we see in Matthew. Then it's gonna be all hell's gonna break loose. Right? When all hell's breaking loose, we ain't gonna be on the highways and byways when all hell's breaking loose. Now, you may come across a brother when he's in one of the FEMA camps, one of that, and in his truth, he may let you know, who knows. However, when all hell's breaking loose, things is gonna change, drastically change, and that's when the tongue is gonna be cleaved to the rules of the mouths. All right, that's when they making a family of the word through the internet, and it's through laws and legislation. So now that this word is out here, you better get it, and you better learn it, and you better learn in the true doctrine, which is sound doctrine coming from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. So man, I just wanted to touch on that briefly. I know you've been hearing it. We get into a time that we haven't seen since there was a nation, man. And there's going to be a lot of trials and tribulation. And the whole world's going to be tried, man. And we pray that this word, which is faithful and true, is gonna hold us, is gonna get us through. And we know it, because that's what the word said. He's gonna take care of his people, man. The Lord. And we pray that we are his people. And we pray that we have that faith all the way to the end. And we stand firm and hold fast to which is true, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, called Lion, like Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.